And hello everybody, hope you're having a good day. My name is Kurt Berglund with more Pine Tar Baseball. Great teams of the 20th century set action for you. We are making our way through the different teams, the 22 teams in the set, and giving you a look at everybody. The teams are available from me at berglund.kurt@yahoo.com. I'm going to give you the ordering information in just a minute. The teams today that you'll be seeing are the 1929 Philadelphia Athletics visiting Fenway Park to take on the 1975 Boston Red Sox. On the mound, it's left-hander Rube Walberg for the Athletics. You'll know him from the Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch group. No, that's a different Walberg. Rube Walberg, left-hander for the Athletics, basically the number 2 starter for that ball club, taking on Rick Wise, the right-hander for the 75 Red Sox. And I think we've got a couple of very, very offensive-minded teams here today, and so we might have ourselves a slugfest. Let's get to the starting lineup. 22 teams in this set can be ordered from me at berglund.kurt@yahoo.com. That's my PayPal account, and it's $12.99 for the PDF, $52.99 for the printed shipped cards, and you're asking for the great teams of the 20th century set, and I can get either one out to you right away. There's 22 teams in the set, and these 2 teams are 2 of them. I'll list the rest of the team in the video description for this video, and you can check that out. Here are the lineups for today's game. For the 1929 Athletics, leading off at second base, it's Max Bishop. Batting second in center field, it's Mule Haas. Batting third behind the plate, Mickey Cochran. Batting fourth in left field, Al Simmons. Batting fifth at third base, Sammy Hale. Batting sixth at first base, Jimmy Fox. Batting seventh in right field, Bing Miller. Batting eighth at shortstop, Jimmy Dykes. Batting ninth, the DH, Walt French. All right, those are your Athletics. Here are the Red Sox against left-hander Rube Walberg. Juan Benitez leads off in left field. Denny Doyle bats second at second base. Carl Yastrzemski bats third at first base. Carlton Fisk bats fourth behind the plate. Fred Lynn bats fifth in center field. Jim Rice bats sixth. He's the DH today. Dwight Evans is batting seventh. He's in right field. Rico Petrocelli bats eighth. He's at third base. And Rick Burleson bats ninth. And he is the shortstop. We are ready to start. Here is the gang. Rick Wise is an E pitcher the first 2 times through the order. Then he drops to a G at home. He has no strikeout or walk modifiers. He can give you 7 if it's going well. He had 35 starts during the 1975 season. Here we go with Max Bishop stepping in against Rick Wise. And the pitch. And this is a base hit on the modifier. It's a base hit for Bishop to start the game. We're underway. And now it'll be Mule Haas. These guys can slug. These 29 Philadelphia Athletics hit the ball more than a little bit. And this is another walk, which converts to a single. And it ends in an even number, so Max Bishop is going to find himself all the way on third base. So we got runners at the corners in the top of the first. For the 29 Athletics, the Red Sox are going to play back for a double play. Here's Mickey Cochran. And he singles. Let's see, that scores Bishop from third, and Mule Haas is going to go to third, so we get runners at the corners again. It's 1-0 Athletics, and Rick Wise has himself a first-inning jam right off the bat. Infield at double play depth again. Simmons at the plate. The pitch to him is hit to center. That's Freddie Lynn. Fred makes the catch. Haas is going to tag from third, and he needs a 70 or less to score. and he scores. That's a sacrifice fly for Simmons, and there's 1 out now and 2 in for the Athletics in inning number 1. Now it's Sammy Hale with Cochran still at first, and 1 man out. Wise hoping for a double play grounder. The pitch is hit to left. Juan Benitez toward the line is going to make the catch, and there's 2 down. And now Jimmy Fox. This is their second most frequently used batting order for the Philadelphia Athletics. And Jimmy Fox found himself hitting 6th with a .354 batting average and a .625 slugging mark. That mustn't have been easy to take. There's a base hit for Fox, and Cochran will stop at second. There's 2 on with 2 outs now, and Bing Miller coming to the plate. Wise struggling to get himself out of this first inning. Rick to the belt, checks the runners, and the pitch home is a base hit to left field. That's in front of Benitez. Cochran will hold at third as Juan gets the ball in quickly, and the bases are loaded with Athletics with 2 outs, and now Jimmy Dykes with a .412 on base percentage, batting 8th. Team is loaded. The pitch home, and that's a hit for Dykes. That's a hit for Jimmy Dykes, and that's going to score Cochran from third. It's going to score Fox from second, and Bing Miller's going to go all the way to third. So it's 4-0 Athletics in the top of the first now, and that'll bring up Walt French. Backup outfielder, and the man I picked to be the DH today. The pitch is grounded to Denny Doyle. Denny's got it and throws to Yastrzemski at first, and that'll retire the Athletics, but they bat around and score 4 in the top of the first. So it's 4-0 Athletics, and here come the Red Sox to take on Rube Walberg. Rube is a lefty. He is a B the first 2 times through the order, then he drops to a D. He has no strikeout or walk modifiers. He can give you 8 innings if it's all going well. He had 33 starts. In the 29 season, he was used in relief 7 different times, so he is on the bump for the Athletics in cozy Fenway Park. So we'll see how Juan Benitez does. Bottom of the first, start things off. And that is a base hit to left field. Drops in front of Simmons. And Benitez is aboard. So the Red Sox have it going. Bottom of the first. Now it's Doyle. Rube Walberg to the stretch. Checks Benitez. The pitch home is grounded to Fox. He turns and fires to Dykes. The relay to Walberg is a soul-crushing, rally-killing double play. And there's 2 outs now with Yastrzemski coming to the plate in the bottom of the first. Pitch from Walberg, and this is grounded to Dykes. Jimmy's got it. Throws to Fox, and that retires the Red Sox in the first. So we've gone 1, and it's 4-0 Athletics. Rick Wise coming to the plate, coming to the mound again. He'll get the top of the order as the Athletics batted around in the first inning. It's Bishop to lead it off, and he strikes him out. That's Rick's first strikeout, 1 gone in inning number 2. Now it's Mule Haas, 1 for 1 with a run scored. And that's a base hit to center field, and Mule's aboard. Not much of a threat to run, but they didn't need much of a threat to run. With all the power in this lineup, Cochran up there now. Wise to the stretch, the pitch. Ground ball knocked down by Petrocelli. Picks it up, fires to first, and they get Cochran by a step. Haas moves up to second base, and there's 2 outs for Simmons. First base is open. Sammy Hale on deck, the pitch. And I'm dropping dice left and right. This one is grounded to Denny Doyle. He gloves it and throws to Yaz at first. And Rick Wise has a much more successful second inning. 1 hit and 1 left for the Athletics, Philadelphia, and that retires the side. So Fisk, Lynn, and Rice coming up in the bottom of the second for Boston as they're going to try and pound away at Rube Walberg. Fisk hits this one to center. That's Mule Haas country, and he makes the catch for out number 1. Now it's the MVP and Rookie of the Year, Fred Lynn. And that's going to be off the monster. That's going to be off the monster, and Lynn's going to help himself to a 2-base hit before Simmons can get it back in. So the Red Sox have something going in the second inning. Here comes Rice, especially treacherous against left-handed pitching. The pitch from Walberg, grounded to Jimmy Dykes. He checks Lynn, he throws to Fox, and that's 2 down. And now it's Evans with Petrocelli on deck and 2 outs. Walberg developed the pitch, and that's drilled by Evans. That's going to be trouble and a hit. That brings in the Red Sox first run, and Simmons throws the ball back in, and Evans gets the Red Sox on the board with a single. Now it's Petrocelli, 2 outs. Evans at first, the pitch to Rico. Ball 4, he lost. Nope, ball 2, sorry. Ball 2, he's ahead in the count. Petrocelli ahead in the count, ball 2. And the pitch is hit to right, but not too deep. That's Bing Miller under it, and he'll make the catch for out number 3. The Red Sox score 1 on 2 hits and leave 1. After 2, we got a 4-1 ball game at Fenway. These 29 Athletics are taking on the 75 Red Sox. Both are in the Pine Tar Baseball Great Teams of the 20th Century set. You can order it through my PayPal account, berglund.kurt@yahoo.com. PDF $12.99. Printed shipped cards to you, $52.99. And the whole list of all the 22 teams in the set are in the description for this video, so you can check that out as well. Sammy Hale coming up. He's 0 for 1, and we're in the top of the third. Wise trying to hold them where they're at. And this is hit to left. Juan Benica is into left center a few steps and makes the catch for out number 1. Now it's Fox. Jimmy is 1 for 1 with a run scored. And Lethal at the plate, the pitch. Hit to center, Fred Lynn into right center a few steps, and he'll make the catch. There's 2 gone. Wise has retired 6 of the last 7 hitters. Bing Miller up there now, 1 for 1. And this one is hit to right. 1 for each of the outfielders as Dwight Evans is under it. And he puts it away for out number 3. We've played 2.5 in Boston, and it's 4-1 Philadelphia Athletics leading the 75 Boston Red Sox. Burleson and then the top of the order, Benicas, and then Doyle are due for the Red Sox in the third. The pitch. Fly ball right field toward the line is Bing Miller, and he makes the catch for out number 1. Benica is up there now. He singled in the first. The pitch from Walberg to center. That's Mule Haas, and Mule puts it away. 3 in a row, and 4 of 5 retired by Walberg. Now it's Doyle. Hit into a double play in the first. The pitch. And a slap to right. Here comes Bing Miller, and he's got it. That retires the Red Sox in 1-2-3 fashion in the third. We've played 3 complete, and it's 4-1 Athletics. Wise now gets Dykes, the 8-hitter, and then Walt French, the 9-hitter, and then Max Bishop, the number 1 hitter in the Athletics fourth. The pitch. And Jimmy Dykes draws a walk, so that's going to bring up French, the 9-hitter, who's 0 for 1 today. Wise to the stretch, the pitch to French. is hit to right. Here comes Dwight Evans charging hard and makes the catch. That's one down. Now it's Bishop as Dykes retreats to first. Bishop coming to the plate. Wise to the stretch. Bishop is 1 for 2. The pitch. And that's drilled to center. Going to land in front of Lynn, and Bishop is aboard with a single. First and second now for the Athletics, and that's going to get action going in the Red Sox bullpen. Dick Pole and Diego Segui are going to start to throw. Haas up there now with 2 on, 1 out. And Wise in yet another jam against this incredible lineup. Mule is 2 for 2, the pitch. And that's trouble. It's going to land in left field just inside the foul line. Benitez has to run it down. Dykes will score from second. Here comes Bishop around from first. They're going to wave him. Benitez hits Petrocelli with the relay. Petrocelli turns and fires home. Not in time. It's a 2-run double for Mule Haas. And it's 6-1 Athletics now. And that's going to drop Rick Wise to a G pitcher. Now it's Cochran. And how do they want to play this? How do they want to play this? That's going to do it for Wise. Rick Wise goes 3 1/3 innings. He allows 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 hits. He walks 1, struck out 1, allowed 6 runs. They're all earned, but Haas is his responsibility, so they may add another one before they're done. Here comes Diego Segui to take over for Wise with 1 out in the 4th. Haas at second, Cochran at the plate. Pitch to Mickey. And it's a range check. Get to the kitchen. For the love of God, it's a range check. This is to third, and it's by Petrocelli. It's off his glove. It trickles into foul territory. And everyone's going to move up 90 feet. Cochran at first, Haas at third, and now Simmons at the plate. Infield at double play depth. It's 6-1 Athletics. 1 man out. Segui to the stretch. The pitch home. Hit to left. Benitez is going to move under it, and he is going to make the catch. Haas is tagging. The throw home is not in time, and that will score. Haas on the sacrifice fly, the second of the game for Simmons, and it's 7-1 Athletics in the top of the 4th. Sammy Hale up there now, with Cochran still at first. The pitch home. Hayes struck him out, and that's Segui's first strikeout. Well, they get out of the inning, but 3 more score. 7-1 after 3.5 for the Red Sox. Walberg back out, and he will get the 3, 4, 5 hitters in the Red Sox order. And Boston's had chances. Walberg has not exactly been a shutdown starter here. So we'll see. Yaz 0 for 1. The pitch to him. He hits this to center. Mule Haas is under it. And there's 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. Now it's Fisk. It's also complicated because Walberg's going to drop to a D the 3rd time through the order, and he's 6 men away from that happening. The pitch. Base hit Carlton Fisk right up the middle, and he's on with 1 out, and here comes Lynn. Red Sox are not short on firepower. Walberg to the belt, the pitch home. To right, toward the line, Bing Miller is going to make the catch and fire it back in as Fisk retreats to first, and now it's Rice. Rice is 0 for 1. The pitch from Walberg. Ground ball, Jimmy Dykes. He's going to go the short way to Max Bishop, and that will retire the Red Sox in the 4th. We go to the 5th. It's 7-1 Philadelphia Athletics over the 75 Boston Red Sox. Segui out for his second inning. Dick Pohl still throwing in the bullpen. And Jimmy Fox ready to step in, and then Bing Miller, and then Jimmy Dykes for the Athletics. Fox is 1 for 2. The pitch. He lost him. That's ball 4. Darryl Johnson pacing in the Red Sox dugout. Bing Miller up there now. Bing is 1 for 2. And to center. Lynn into right center a few steps, and that will retire Miller. Here comes Dykes with 1 out. Infield at double play depth. Fox still at first. The pitch. Line shot at Petrocelli. He's got it for 2 down. And now Walt French. Walt French coming to the plate. You can't stop Walt French. You can only hope to contain him. The pitch is to left. High but not deep. Juan Benitez is under it, and he's going to put it away for out number 3. We're halfway through this one, and it is Philadelphia 7, Boston 1, as we have a battle of the eras, cross-era clash. Walberg, his last inning coming here as a B pitcher. He's going to drop to a D very shortly. 4 batters get up this inning. He'll be down to a D. Pitch to Evans. And Dwight singles to right field. He goes the other way, and it drops in front of Bing Miller. 1 down, or nobody out, and Evans at first. Now it's Petrocelli. Rico is 0 for 1. Walberg the stretch. The pitch to Rico, and that's a base hit. Right field, he goes to right field as well, and Evans will stop at second. So 2 on now, and nobody out for Burleson. Walberg in a legit jam here, just like he has been. He's been giving up base runners, but he's been pitching out of jams. Burleson at the plate. The pitch. He struck him out. That's Rube Walberg's first of the day. And now he hit his 3rd time through the order, so he's down to a D-grade pitcher. Juan Benitez comes up, 1 for 2. Evans at second, Petrocelli at first. The pitch to Juan. He lost him. No, he didn't. That's a 96, and that's to left field. Al Simmons is going to make the catch on this, and that's 2 down, and now it's Doyle. Needs to come through if they're going to score this inning. Sort of the last chance saloon in the 5th for the Red Sox. The pitch. Error check. We've got an error check. Now the Athletics have some serious leather allergies on their defense, so maybe this will be something. 48 is third base. That's hit to Sammy Hale. And Sammy Hale gloves it and then launches it over Fox's head. That's going to be an error on Hale. And E5 will score Evans from second. And Petrocelli goes all the way to third. And Bing Miller runs it down in foul territory. So Doyle stays at first. But due to the E5, the second Red Sox run scores. It's 7-2, and now it's Yastrzemski at the plate. The Athletics could hit, but sometimes those gloves didn't work so well. Walberg to the belt. The pitch home to Yaz is going to be more trouble. This is hit to left. It's into left center. Simmons runs it down. But that's going to score Petrocelli from third. It's going to get Doyle all the way to third as the throw comes into second. And an RBI single for Yastrzemski makes it 7-3. Now it's Fisk. Walberg struggling to get out of the fifth and qualify for the win. Fisk is 1 for 2. Pitch to Carlton is a base hit for him. Right field, he drops in front of Miller. That scores Doyle from third, and Yastrzemski's going to go all the way to third. It's 7-4. Now Connie Mack's going to have some action start in the Athletics bullpen. Jack Quinn is going to start to throw. He's a right-hander. Did some starting, did some relieving. And Fred Lynn steps up. 7-4 ball game right now. Lynn is the tying run at the plate. He's 1 for 2 in the game. Walberg to the stretch, the pitch home. And that's grounded to Bishop. He's going to go the short way to Dykes covering second, and that'll retire the Red Sox. But they put up a 3 spot. And after 5, it's Athletics 7, Red Sox 4. Looks like we got that slugfest I mentioned in the pregame. We got a new Red Sox pitcher coming, and that's going to be Dick Pole. Dick Pole is a D pitcher at home. With no strikeout or walk modifiers, he can actually go 3 innings. Segui went 1 2/3, allowed 1 hit, 1 walk, and 1 strikeout, no runs. So Pole is on here in the top of the 6th to try and hold the fort. Give the Red Sox a little more time to get back in the ball game. Now starting to throw in the bullpen is Roger Moret and Jim Willoughby. Bishop at the plate, 2 for 3. Top of the order for the Athletics in the top of the 6th. The pitch is ball 4. Bishop is on. That's his first walk of the day, his 3rd time reaching base. Now comes Mule Haas, who's 3 for 3. 2 runs scored, 2 ribbies, a double. Bunch of plays in the field. Having a good game. The pitch. And that's slapped to center for a base hit. Lynn charges hard. Bishop stops at second. There's 2 on now with nobody out for Mickey Cochran. Pull to the stretch. 2 for 3 for Mickey. The pitch home. Ground ball Doyle. He goes to Burleson for 1. The relay to Yastrzemski not in time. Cochran beats the rap at first, but there's 1 out now. Red Sox playing the infield at double play depth. And Simmons at the plate. Al is 0 for 1. The pitch home. Ground ball Doyle. He knocks it down. He picks it up. He throws to Yastrzemski, and that retires Simmons, but Bishop scores from third, and Cochran advances to second. It's 8-4 now. And Hale comes to the plate with Cochran at second and 2 outs. Sammy is 0 for 3. The pitch to Hale. Here we go. The pitch to Hale is an error check. We got an error check. And this is hit to Denny Doyle. And Doyle's going to make the play to Yastrzemski, and that will retire the Athletics in the 6th. They score 1, however, on a hit, and they leave 1. After 5.5, it is 8-4 Athletics. Now it's Walberg facing Rice, Evans, and Petrocelli for Boston. Rice leading off. He's 0 for 2. Red Sox have some work to do. They're down by 4. We're in the bottom of the 6th. Pitch. Base hit Rice. Center field, he's on. Now it's Evans, 2 for 2. A ribby, a run scored for Dwight. Walberg in a jam. Quinn throwing again in the bullpen. The pitch. Base hit Evans. This is going to be extra bases. It's going to split Haas and Bishop in right center. Are they going to wave Rice around? No, they're not. They're going to hold him at third. So second and third with nobody out for Petrocelli. Walberg maybe facing his last batter as Quinn finishes getting warmed up. Petrocelli 1 for 2 with a run scored. Infield is back. Pitch. Hit to center. This is Mule Haas under it, and he's going to make the catch. Rice is tagging from third, and he will score on the sacrifice fly. It's 8-5 now. Red Sox keep coming. We're in the bottom of the sixth. There's one out, and Evans at second. Burleson at the plate 0 for 2. Rick hits this one to Mule Haas in center, right in his tracks. 2 down. And now Beniquez. Juan is 1 for 3. Walberg the stretch, the pitch, base hit Beniquez. That's going to drop in front of Haas. He's going to charge it and make a strong throw home, and Evans will hold at third. So there's Red Sox at the corners. For Doyle, a left-handed hitter. So they're going to leave Walberg in there and not go to Quinn yet. Denny is 0 for 3, but a run scored. The pitch. And this is grounded to Sammy Hale. He's going to fire to Bishop covering second for the force, and that'll retire the Red Sox in the sixth. But they get a run on 3 hits and leave 2. After 6, it's 8-5. 29 Athletics over the 75 Red Sox. Dick Pohl back out for the top of the 7th. It'll be Fox, Miller, and Dykes coming up. Jimmy 1 for 2. The pitch. Error check. We've got another error check. See where Jimmy hit the ball. He hit it to center field. Fred Lynn charging. Fred Lynn bounces off his glove. Clank. That's an E8, and Fox will reach. Bing Miller comes up. Willoughby and Moret start to throw again in the bullpen for Boston. Double-barreled action. Miller is 1 for 3. The pitch to Bing. Hit to left toward the line. Beniquez sprinting over there, and he's going to get there to make the catch. There's 1 down. And now Dykes. 1 for 2 for Jimmy. Line shot. Caught by Petrocelli on the dive. 2 down. And now it'll be Walt French. Walt is 0 for 3. 2 outs. Fox still at first. The pitch. Ground ball Doyle. Then he gloves it and flips to Yastrzemski at first, and that retires the 29 Athletics in the 7th. Time to stretch him out in Boston. Walberg in the bottom of the 7th will face Yastrzemski, then Fisk, then Lynn, unless they pull him, which they might do. Let's see what happens here. Yastrzemski 1 for 3. Quinn is ready in the bullpen. Sox down by 3. 8-5. 8-5. They're down by 3. The pitch. And this is laced to right. Bing Miller is there, and he will make the catch for out number 1. Now it's Fisk. Carlton 2 for 3. Strikes him out. That is number 2 for Walberg. And Lynn. 1 for 3 for Lynn. A run scored, a double. The pitch. Hit to center and deep. This is going to drive Mule Haas to the wall, and gone for Lynn. It's 8-6. 8-6 Athletics, and that's going to do it for Walberg. Quinn is going to come on, the right-hander. Walberg goes 6 2/3 innings. He allows 12 hits. He walked none. He struck out 2. He allowed 6 runs. They're all earned. No, they're not all earned. 4 are earned. No, I'm wrong. 3 are earned. 3 are earned. And he's in line for the win, but the Athletics only lead by 8-6, and it's the bottom of the 7th. This is anybody's ball game. Quinn comes on. He is a C pitcher on the road. He has no strikeout or walk modifiers. He can go 3 innings if you need him. So, but Connie Mack has a developed bullpen. So, a 1929 bullpen, better than nothing for Connie Mack. Quinn facing Rice. Jim is 1 for 3 with a run scored. The pitch. A comebacker gloved by Quinn. He's going to turn and flip it to Jimmy Fox, and that'll retire the Red Sox in the 7th. But the Red Sox had another run. And it's now 8-6 Philadelphia. And we're going to the 8th. Dick Pole on for his 3rd inning of work. Top of the order, Bishop, Haas, and Cochran up for Philadelphia. Hit in the air to left, Beniquez under it, and he'll make the catch for out number 1. Now it's Haas. Mule is 4 for 4. 2 runs scored, two ribbies, and a double. Pitch. Ground ball, Petrocelli. Rico's got it to his left. Fires to Yastrzemski, and there's 2 outs. Now it's Cochran. Mickey is 2 for 4. And a base hit for Mickey. That's going to be into right field in front of Evans. Dwight gathers it and fires to Doyle. But Cochran's on with a single, and here comes Al Simmons. Simmons is 0 for 2 with a pair of sacrifice flies and 3 RBIs overall. And that's trouble. That's going to be to left and deep. And that's going to get over the monster for a 2-run homer for Al Simmons. That extends the lead to 10-6 for Philadelphia. And Sammy Hale will come to the plate with 2 outs in the 8th. Dick Pole didn't want to do that. Pitch to Hale. Hey, struck him out. That's Pole's first strikeout. But it comes after a 2-run dong by Al Simmons. Simmons now has 5 RBIs on the day. It is 10-6 Athletics as we go to the bottom of the 8th. Quinn coming back out for his first full inning of work. Evans will lead it off, then Petrocelli, then Burleson. Evans is 3 for 3. The pitch. High to left, and Al Simmons under it on the track makes the catch for out number 1. Now it's Petrocelli, 1 for 2 with a sac fly. Pitch. High but not deep to Simmons one more time. Left field, 2 down. Now Burleson. Quinn winds and delivers to the 0 for 3 Rick Burleson. He draws a walk. Beniquez due. And they're going to hit for Juan here. Left fielder Beniquez, they're going to go with Carbo to hit for Beniquez, and doubtless to go in and play left field in the top of the 9th. Score is 10-6 Philadelphia. Carbo, left-handed hitter. No action in Philadelphia's bullpen. The pitch home. Toward the line for Al Simmons. He's going to tie a record held by many and make all 3 putouts in the bottom of the 8th. We go to the 9th. It is 10-6 Philadelphia Athletics over the 75 Boston Red Sox. Dick Pohl's day is done. He went 3 innings, allowed 3 hits, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. 3 runs, they're all earned, and a home run. Jim Willoughby is on to pitch for Boston in the 9th. He is a right-hander. He is an E pitcher at home. Strikeout modifier on 77. He can give you 2 if you need him. 49 appearances in 75. Acquired from the Giants. Fox, then Miller, then Dykes in the Philadelphia 9th. Jimmy is 1 for 3. The pitch. Hey, struck him out. 1 gone in the 9th. Nice pitch by Willoughby, and now it's Bing Miller. Bing Miller is 1 for 4. Dykes on deck. Pitch. Grounded to Doyle. Then he gloves it and throws to Yastrzemski, and there's 2 outs. And now it's Dykes, 1 for 3. Pitch to Jimmy. Ground ball, Petrocelli to his right. Plants and throws to Yastrzemski, and the Athletics are retired in 1-2-3 fashion in the 9th inning by Jim Willoughby. So we go to the bottom of the 9th. We're going to get a new Athletics pitcher. And that's going to be Eddie Rommel. Their closer, 1929 style, 26 relief appearances, 6 starts. He's an A pitcher on the road. No strikeout or walk modifiers. Tell you about Jack Quinn's numbers. Jack Quinn went 1 1/3. He walked a man. No hits, no runs, no home runs, no strikeouts. So he definitely held him. And now it's going to be up to Rommel to finish the job. It's going to be Doyle, Yastrzemski, and Fisk, 2, 3, 4 hitters in the bottom of the 9th. The Red Sox need 4 runs to tie and 5 to walk this off. 29 Athletics are leading 10-6. Doyle is 0 for 4. The pitch to Denny. Ground ball, Sammy Hale. He plants and throws to Fox. 1 down. Now it's Yastrzemski. Diaz is 1 for 4. A ribby. Pitch. And that's going to be trouble. That's going to get over Simmons' head and clang off the monster. Here comes Yastrzemski to second, and it's a 1-out double for Yaz. That's a start. Fisk coming to the plate. Carlton is 2 for 4 with a ribby. Pitch from Rommel is drilled by Fisk. This one's going to get off the wall. Off the monster. Yastrzemski scores easily from second base, and Fisk takes his place. It's 10-7 with 1 out in the bottom of the 9th. Lynn is up. Rice is on deck. Fred is 2 for 4 with a homer and a double. Rommel to the belt. The pitch home. Base hit Lynn. Left field drops in front of Al Simmons. Fisk holds at third, and now there's Red Sox at the corners for the tying run at the plate in Jim Rice. Rice is 1 for 3, 1 for 4 with the run scored. Evans is on deck. Athletics defense is in double play position. Tying run at the plate, 10-7, 1 out, bottom of the 9th. Pitch to Rice. Base hit for Jim. This goes to left, falls in front of Simmons in left center. Fisk will score. Lynn will sprint to third as they're trying to keep Rice out of scoring position. It's 10-8. Rice is the tying run. Evans is the winning run. We're in the bottom of the 9th. 1 out. Rommel having all sorts of trouble, and there's nobody better in the bullpen. It's his problem. So, no action in Philadelphia's bullpen. Lynn at third, Rice at first, Evans at the plate, Petrocelli is on deck. Infield at double play depth. The score, 10-8. The pitch from Rommel. Error check. And now we get back to that leather allergy I told you that the Philadelphia Athletics suffered from. This is hit to Fox at first. Ugh. And Jimmy Fox, clank, off his glove. That's going to be an E3. That'll score Lynn from third. Rice advances to second, and Evans is safe at first. It's 10-9. Tying run at second in Rice, winning run at first in Evans. Now the Athletics bullpen gets going. Bill Shores is throwing very quickly. Rommel in trouble. Petrocelli at the plate. 2 on, 1 out. Are they going to pinch hit for Rico? Oh. Yes, they are. It's going to be Cecil Cooper to pinch hit for Rico Petrocelli. With the game on the line. Infield at double play depth. First and second. Rice at second. Evans at first. 1 man out. The score is 10-9. Athletics leading. We're in the bottom of the ninth. The Red Sox in danger of walking this thing off or tying it. Rommel to the stretch. The pitch home to Cooper is hit to center and deep towards the triangle. He's going to make the catch, Mulehas, and Rice will hold at second. And that's going to leave everything up to Rick Burleson. 2 outs, bottom of the ninth, 10-9. And Burleson at the plate. Rommel in trouble. Tying run at second, winning run at first, 2 men out, bottom of the ninth, last chance saloon for Boston. Rick Burleson at the plate, the pitch home. Ground ball short toward Dykes. He gloves it, he plants, he throws to Fox, and they get Burleson by a step. The Philadelphia Athletics escape with a 10-9 victory over the 1975 Boston Red Sox. The winning pitcher is Walberg. The save goes to nobody because it wasn't a save situation when Rommel started the inning. The loss goes to Rick Wise. The unbelievable line score for Philadelphia, 10 runs and 13 hits, and they committed 2 critical errors. For the Red Sox, 9 runs, 16 hits, and they committed 1 error. So glad you joined me. Information on the set. Great Teams of the 20th Century. Berglund.Kurt@yahoo.com. My PayPal account, $12.99. Gets you the PDF, $52.99. Gets you the printed shipped cards. You're asking for the Great Teams of the 20th Century set. And the whole set is listed below in the description for this video. Final score one more time. The 1929 Philadelphia Athletics defeat the 1975 Boston Red Sox 10-9. Thank you for joining me. Hope you have a good day. So long.